This one comes from Cormac Henley, founder and creator of the French brand 470, and it shows that Cormac has sportsmanship because, strictly speaking, he's recommending the competition here. Blanbois is a young company from Paris that has launched its first project, Le Première Edition, or First Edition, a very classy tank inspired by 40s watchmaking with some interesting aspects and definitely worth a closer look. So let's start with the specifications. We have a hand-wound watch with a case width of 30mm and a length of 42.5. Thickness is 8.2 and the lug width 18mm. The watch has a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating on the inside and is powered by the well-known Cylinder SW210-1B with a power reserve of 42 hours. The watch is waterproof up to 50 meters and it comes in 4 versions on a calf leather strap, and prices start at €600, which are a smidgen more than $700 US. Important to know, this is the price during the Kickstarter campaign that shall raise all necessary funds for the project. The retail price after that will be 30% higher. Okay, let's dive deeper with the gold-plated watch here. At first glance we see the star, right? Roman numerals in a very odd way. Every numeral is brought to the maximum length and framed with indices in the same style. So sometimes it is hard to differentiate between numerals and index, and I think exactly this was the idea, melting hours into minutes in order to create a pattern that fills the entire dial without overloading it. If this works depends highly on taste, but I personally really like it. It has tension. At first glance you see only a radial pattern, easy to understand. Then you go, oops, there are hidden Roman numerals, and then finally you get the entire layout. You could argue now with poor legibility, yes, but I think many of us have made the experience that you adapt pretty quickly to a watch dial like this, or even a blank dial. What I also like is the quality when you zoom in. There is some precision, especially with the rounded facet at the end of every numeral or index. That's a pretty neat look. That reminds me of frets on a guitar. Then we have a very classic set of hands, unloomed leaf form. Also really nice is the reduced wording on the dial. So Blanbois and Paris. And I've learned that the name is a combination of the French word blanc and bois, so white and wood, clarity and permanence as they say. Now to the case, also special. Designing a tank must be fun because major problems are solved by tradition and you can focus on the details, and that's what happened here. We have a fine mixture of brushing and high polishing, rounded edges and surprisingly drilled lug holes. Today we see this more as a tool watch feature, but historically they're accurate. We see drilled lug holes on many fine tanks from the 40s. But I personally wouldn't enjoy the visible steel spring bar on a golden watch. Is this quirky? Too strict? Are there any golden spring bars on the market? Let us know in the comments in case you know. Yes, for me a little minus, which is a bit of a shame because I feel that the gold-plated watch here is a very strong member of this ensemble. But again, perhaps I'm going a bit too far here. Second little minus is the crocodile print on the calf leather. I hope people can get away from this one day. In my opinion, it always looks a bit cheesy, but okay, it's a simple fix. Last information is as always the availability. The Kickstarter campaign is close to its end. The goal is not yet reached, but might be reached when you're watching this video. Production is scheduled for late 2025 and shipping for January 2026. And that's all. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this project and let me know which version do you prefer. I go with gold and the white dial. Thank you very much and see you next Monday to Watch of the Week.